ancient city of Mathura, the air was heavy with an atmosphere of fear and oppression. The wicked King Kamsa had ruled with an iron fist, his cruelty knowing no bounds. His subjects lived in constant dread, their spirits crushed beneath the weight of his tyranny. Yet, amidst this darkness, a beacon of hope was about to emerge. In the village of Vrindavan, the news of Krishna's impending departure from Mathura had ignited great distress. The villagers had always known that Krishna was special. They had heard whispers of his divine lineage, and their faith in him grew stronger each day. And in that tranquil village of Vrindavan, nestled amidst rolling hills and lush meadows, lived this young boy named Krishna. His divine aura and playful nature made him the center of attention for the villagers, who held him in the highest regard. Little did they know that Krishna was no ordinary child. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And as the sun cast a warm golden glow over Vrindavan, Krishna set out on his morning adventures with his closest friend, a mischievous cowherd boy named Sudama. They wandered through Vrindavan, their laughter echoing in the tranquil landscape. Krishna's melodious flute's music enchanted the birds and the animals, creating an atmosphere of pure joy. And later that day, news of Krishna's impending departure to Mathura had spread through the village like wildfire. Kamsa's tyranny and oppression had reached insufferable heights, and it was foretold that Krishna would be the one to put an end to his malevolent reign. Yet the villagers were torn between pride and sorrow at the thought of Krishna leaving. And some days before leaving, Krishna had visited each family in the village.
Krishna, play your flute.
And then, as he approached the first humble dwelling, a gopi welcomed him with tears of joy. She hugged Krishna tightly, and then she said,
"May Lord Narayan always protect you, my dear child. You dissipate any darkness that clouds our lives."
Krishna smiled gently and expressed his gratitude, assuring them that he was always sheltered by their affectionate blessings. And moving through the village, Krishna met Govardhan, a powerful man who had always been a pillar of strength.
"My lord,"
Govardhan spoke, his voice a mixture of pride and admiration.
Your courage inspires us all. May you triumph over the forces of evil and inspire and take away the negativity.
Krishna nodded, his eyes radiating determination. "I shall stand up against injustice and ensure that righteousness prevails," he vowed. Krishna continued to visit each home, sharing words of wisdom and courage with the villagers. And then he met Radha, his eternal love, who smiled and then whispered,
Our hearts are tied, Krishna. Your journey is mine as well.
and then at the village temple, Krishna received blessings from the village priest, a wise sage who recognized the divine purpose behind Krishna's descent.
You carry the hopes of the entire universe there, Krishna. Your actions will shape the destiny of all living beings. Sri Krishna, Ki Jai!
Krishna was well prepared for the inevitable battle. His resolve was unshakable, and his determination was fueled by the stories he had heard about Kamsa's atrocities. Then the villagers bid Krishna farewell, their prayers echoing in the wind. And with one last lingering look, Krishna set off towards Mathura, ready to face the challenges that lay ahead. And the journey to confront Kamsa was not just a battle of physical strength, but a clash between light and darkness, righteousness and tyranny. Krishna's encounters with the villagers of Vrindavan had fortified his resolve, reminding him of the power of his devotees' love, faith, and unity. In the heart of Mathura, a city shrouded in shadows and fear, stood the imposing palace of King Kamsa. The air was thick with tension as the city's inhabitants whispered of the impending confrontation between Kamsa and Krishna. Rumors of Krishna's divine heritage and his mission to rid the land of Kamsa's malevolence had spread like wildfire, igniting a spark of hope in the hearts of the oppressed. Then later that day, Krishna attended the wrestling match in the huge arena Kamsa had constructed for that occasion. Krishna, along with his brother Balarama, had effortlessly defeated all opposing elements and was finally standing before the opulent, elevated throne upon which Kamsa was seated. King Kamsa's face was etched with arrogance and malice. His eyes were a chilling intensity as they locked with Krishna's gaze. A challenger dared to threaten his domination.
So you're the one that got Krishna!
Kamsa sneered, his voice dripping with venom.
I've heard tales about your supposed divinity. Let's see if they're truly worthy of such titles.
Then with a deliberate gait, Krishna advanced, each footfall echoing like a drumbeat that reverberated through the air. His eyes, deep and serene, met Kamsa's gaze with a mixture of calm and determination. Your tyranny ends today. I'm here to resolve justice and bring an end to your reign of terror. Kamsa's laughter filled the room with a cold and chilling sound.
So, you speak of justice, yet you stand here as an intruder, a meddler in my affairs. Enough! I'm gonna tell you!
Krishna struck Kamsa, casting him to the ground as the battle reached its conclusion. Kamsa lay defeated, his proud visage humbled and broken. And the city of Mathura seemed to exhale a collective sigh of relief, as Krishna, his form radiant with victory, emerged from the dais upon which Kamsa's throne was situated. And the people who had lived in the specter of Kamsa's tyranny gathered in the stadium grounds, their facial expressions combinations of awe and of gratitude. They had witnessed a battle that had transcended the physical realm, a battle that had not only vanquished the tyrant, but had also brought light to a city long shrouded in darkness. And as Krishna stepped towards the town people, he told them that victory was not his alone, but the victory of courage and of righteousness and the will to stand against injustice.
Oh, Krishna, you freed us from the grip of darkness.
One woman spoke, her voice trembling with emotion.
Oh, dear Krishna, we are eternally grateful for your great courage.
And so the sun that had risen over a city gripped by fear set over a city reborn in the glow of hope and freedom. The battle had not been merely a clash of weapons, but a testament to Krishna's indomitable, transcendental goodness, which could conquer even the darkest of forces. And as the days turned into weeks, Mathura began to flourish in ways that it hadn't been able to for years. Krishna's presence was felt not just in its streets, but in the hearts of its people. He spent time with the citizens, listening to their stories, sharing his wisdom, and he urged them to let go of the scars left by the past and to embrace a future of unity and of growth. And then one day, when Krishna stood in a holy place of pilgrimage, a familiar voice reached his ears. It was Radha, the love of his life, who had traveled from Vrindavan to be with him. Their reunion was a moment of pure joy, a testament to the unbreakable bond that they shared.
You have changed the course of our lives, Krishna.
Radha said, her eyes shimmering with emotion. You have not only defeated Kamsa, but have also awakened loving ecstasy within us all. Krishna smiled, his gaze filled with love and gratitude. It is your faith and the collective strength of the people that engendered this change. And so Mathura became a city of inspiration, a place where the memory of Kamsa's cruelty was overshadowed by the resilience and the unity of its people. The battle between Krishna and Kamsa had not just been a clash of physical forces, it had been a catalyst for change, a turning point that had ushered in an era of justice and hope, which stemmed from Krishna's inconceivable, causeless mercy. Jai Shri Krishna! Jai Shri Krishna! Jai Shri Krishna! Thank you to our wonderful actors for this play. We have Abhimanyu Sitaprabhu as Kamsa, and then we have Jesse as Govardhan, Vaishnavi as Radha, Kalagya as Krishna, Puram as Siyama, Jayabhadra as Gopi of Vrindavan, and Kavinyamrita and Bhagavati Mataji as citizens of Mathura, and Neil Sabu as the wise old city. Thank you all for coming to this wonderful